What is going on YouTube? Rungood Life coming back at you, and sometimes it is very fun to take a trip down memory lane. That's what I was doing earlier this week, and I came across an absolutely insane financial recap. Probably the first financial recap that I did on the channel. I knew that I wanted to do the financial recaps when I started the channel. I really wanted to talk about numbers and the value of cards and things like that. So I was looking through my old videos. I have them pulled up right here. And I found this very interesting series. You can see I started uploading last November, right around November. Did some hoops, then we hit the Zion 101. You all know the story about that, but if not, go back to right here, and then I did a follow-up video about it. Anyways, I was looking through all of my Prizm breaks. I've been kind of nostalgic. You know, I've been thinking about wanting to rip some Prizm, try to pull a Zion rookie. It's been a very long time since I pulled one. And I came across this series right here, this 40 hanger boxes and 14 mega boxes, and it got me thinking about that deal. So that deal was one of my first big deals that I put together for buying product to rip on the channel. I paid $18.50 total for 40 hanger boxes and 14 mega boxes, and that was a deal I put together back in December. And it is absolutely crazy to think about that now, because right now I did the math, and I'll show you guys. So the mega boxes selling for currently $275 on eBay right now, and the hanger boxes currently selling for about $145. So I went ahead and I did the math. 40 hanger boxes at $145 current market value, 5,800 bucks. 14 mega boxes at $275. You're looking at $38.50. So all in all, that rip, this series right now, if we did this series today, it would cost me close to 10 grand. And I think that that is a just a clear example of the best thing in if you want to talk about investing. There are a lot of people in the hobby right now who want to talk about sports card investors. Hands down, quickest ROI, safest bet. Just hold on to sealed wax. I know it's very difficult, you know, but, you know, if you have the willpower to just sit on products, sit on Mosaic, sit on Optic, sit on Chronicles coming out, you're going to do well. That's just the way the market is right now. Anyway, so I was looking, this was one of my favorite series just because it was all hanger boxes and it was all mega boxes. And at the end, you see I have this $1,200 worth of retail Prizm recap. So I did pay 33% over, I did pay 50% actually over retail at the time. $1,200 retail, I paid $18.50. And I came across this video right here, and it does have a lot of views. But as you can see, some of these other Prizm openings, and if you go back earlier in my channel, I busted a whole lot of Prizm on my channel. 385 views on 5 Prizm blaster break. Those blasters are now up over $100 each. 16 hanger boxes, only 1,000 views. Compared to where we're at now, you know, every Mosaic video is doing 1,000 plus views. I can't thank you guys enough. But I wanted to do a watch along with you guys of this video right here, this $1,200 recap. I was watching it and I was just having a very good time. So let's go ahead and watch that video together. It's about 12 minutes. So let's go ahead. This video, you guys are going to laugh. And I was watching it and I was just like, holy cow. So let's go ahead and watch it together.
Hey guys, what's going on? James Rungood Life here, and I just got done breaking a ton of Prizm. We had 40 hanger boxes and 14 Walmart mega boxes. Wanted to come on here and show you guys a recap video of kind of how I sort, what my mentality is, things like that.
Alright, gonna stop it right there. So this is before I had my overhead camera. This is before I had my dedicated desk for ripping. As you can see, I was literally just ripping on my office desk. I pushed my monitor back against the wall. You can see my monitor back there with my YouTube, my Instagram, and I was trying to push TikTok hard at the time, but I'm a little too old for TikTok apparently. So anyways, let's go ahead and continue. This is a great video.
So let's go ahead and let's get into these. Some of these I'm not going to show you, the ones in the back. So we have a giant stack of veteran silvers, a giant stack of veteran oranges, and these are veteran pink ices and greens.
Just look at that. Just look at that. These 3 stacks back here are all just random parallels that are worth anywhere from like a quarter to probably a few dollars. Look at that giant stack of silvers. That's just, it's just insane to me.
With these, I'm going to cherry pick out like the superstars, like the Giannis's and the Steph Currys of the world. Gonna leave the Jonathan Isaacs and the Jabari Parkers of the world.
I'm
Probably do a
already
lot
complaining
of all
about
of that
veterans.
stuff. I think I'll probably end up with about a lot, close to 1,000 actually, of all the various colors from all of the breaks you've seen in my videos. And I'll probably either sell it on eBay or to somebody who goes to shows and, can throw them in a quarter box or something like that.
I can confirm that I did
But I
sell
will
all
cherry
those
pick
as
the
a lot.
nicer guys out. Those guys will end up in my ComC account at some point. Some of them might end up in my PC because I like the look of the cards. So what you have here is my giant stack of all the rookies that are not short prints or are not Zion or Ja Morant. So
Couldn't
I'm
say
going to go
Morant
through
back
there,
then.
and I'm actually going to sort these all. So I'll know exactly how many Jalen McDaniels I had, how many Carson Edwards I had, Quandre Witherspoon. Some of the more expensive ones I will probably send to ComC, so I'm talking like
KPJ $6
maybe the
right
Brandon
now.
Clarks because he's kind of hot right now, the Paschals, But the stuff that could go up in value in the future, the Carson Edwardses and the Matthias Thybulles, probably just going to hold those for a year or so, see what the...
I can confirm, yes, I have held the majority of those. I've sold off some Kobe Whites because they're up to like $15 right now. Sold off some Tyler Heroes, but for the most part, I just have my giant stack of 10 to 12 of every Prizm rookie except for Zion, Ja, and Kobe and Tyler.
Values due on those. This right here is my stack of inserts, so kind of the same mentality. I probably will not send any base inserts. I'll probably just sit on these or might sell them as a lot, might cherry pick a little bit.
I have them all.
Haven't sorted these yet. There are some good players, there are some RJ Barretts in here. There's no, I sort out my Zions and I think there's actually a Morant somewhere in here, so I will need to sort that out. But generally, yeah, I'll probably keep those too. Probably won't do anything with those. So move on to these stacks in front. So, I have these base veteran relics from the Cracked Ice series. Probably, that's nice because they're not the basic ones from Blasters, but they're not much better than those. So did hit the rookies. I don't see the value in keeping these really.
I don't see the value in keeping these, as Kobe White is the first one on the stack. Okay, old James.
I think I hit 2 Barretts. Yeah, I hit 2 Barretts and
two
Kobe White.
Barretts.
So those will end up in my ComC account. Probably all of these will end up in my ComC account. At Rungood Life if you see something you're interested in.
I can confirm I sold all those for way too cheap.
So then you move over to this side, and so I have my silvers of silver rookie inserts. Some pretty nice, hit a lot of Culver and Keldon Johnson. So DeAndre Hunter, I'll probably sit on these. Like I said, these there's a lot of these floating around out there. So these don't retain the same value that the normal rookie silvers do. So these will probably just get sat on with my rookies back there. I won't do anything with them for a while until they go up in value. I don't grade cards or anything like that very often. So that's where those are going to sit. So move over to here, and I have this nice stack of like mid-tier and like lower, all the ices, the true rookies. So the Nickeil Alexander Walkers of the world, the Allen Smiljic.
KPJ right there, just chilling in there.
Some of these will go to ComC. Some of the nicer players, the mid-tier players, probably the PJ Washingtons and the Sekows, Cameron Johnson. Those will probably go to my ComC account. They'll get sold. The rest I'll just kind of sit on, wait till the players, kind of blossom or have a big game and all these spike in value. And ComC's going to get hit with a ton of this stuff, this unnumbered Prizm parallels. So I will go ahead and be selective about which ones I can sign.
So I actually consigned them all. I'm sitting on a few players. Most of you guys know, like PJ Washington. There's also a few guys from Prizm that I held back, like Cabanielli and Allen Smiljic. So still have some of those actually 7 months later.
Which ones I sell. So moving over to here, I think this is my... So this is kind of all my silvers of mid-tier players. I have a Zion and a Morant. I sort these out. I just sort those out because those are, the cards you want to pull. Nice little kind of dingish right there in that corner on that Morant. And then you go into the silvers, the RJs, the Cam Reddishes. Some of these I'll actually probably send to ComC right away. Anything I sleeved, I recognize is probably better than what...
Kobe White right there, just chilling in that stack, no big deal. Just a Kobe White pink ice.
Also, I've shown you Kobe White and
a Tyler.
And then you get into the silvers, Oni.
Can we just appreciate how big this stack of silvers is? It's insane.
Fernando, Oni, Waters, Cabangle, Noel, Claxton, Williams, Noel, Gafford, Witherspoon, and Carson Edwards. Just middle tier guys I don't want to sell right now. You know, they're probably only like, most of these guys are like $1 to $3. I don't want to sell a silver for $1 to $3 when they could just blow up and have a 30-point game, and it could be like a $10 silver overnight. I don't see the point in that, so
I do still have most of those for what it's worth.
just gonna hold on to that. Move on to the nicer stuff from my break, and so let's go look at some of the veterans. Hit a couple autos. They're not the guys you want to hit, so hit a Rick Smits and also a Dwayne Dedman. Blech.
Rest in peace, Kobe.
I like the
this
look
was
of this
before
card,
Kobe
so
passed
I
away.
saved up the Kobe Ice. There's a bunch more back there of Kobe. Like I said, I'm going to cherry pick. Trae Young Silver, I like this card because, as his rookie silver keeps going up, it becomes unaffordable for the people who are just casual collectors who don't want to spend that kind of money on a silver. So I do like this silver a lot, and also the Luka. Same mentality with the Luka, and also with the LeBron first Laker. You know, those are really the top 3 veteran silvers you want to hit. Did hit 2 Luka Orange Ices. And then I hit like 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I hit 7 of these NBA finalists, and I've been talking about them.
Okay, I'm going to stop right here because I'm very salty about this. I had no idea that these insert silvers for the NBA finalists were going to blow up the way they did. I ended up selling literally all these cards way too low. I did sell the LeBron for like $30, but nobody had any clue that these were going to blow up. And these were really hot out of the gate, and they just kind of blew up from there. But I sold these way too low. I didn't bother looking up comps before I priced them out on ComC, so I do feel salty about these.
A little bit. These cards, for whatever reason, tend to go for way more than silver should go for. The LeBron is like a $50 card, which is kind of shocking to me.
Okay, yeah. That
Some of the other
LeBron
ones
is
are like
way more than
$10,
50 right now.
$8, whatever. But for silvers, they're going for way more than they should go for.
I disagree with
just
old
some
James.
other silvers. I hit a Luka Dominant Silver and a Luka Get Hyped Silver. These are, a lot of people are writing these off as $1 and $2 cards when they're actually selling for like 10 plus on eBay. So that's nice cards to have. And then 3 LeBrons, 2 pink ices and 1 green.
I just bought pink ices from a buddy of LeBron at $60 per. So back then I did not sell these for $60 each.
So just, for Lakers Uni, first Lakers Uni Prizm. So these are always going to do well. Then you get into my rookies, my nicer rookies. So these are really kind of the big hits that I got. So Cam Johnson, 2 Kobe Whites, and that's a Zion base card. So that should have actually been in front. But hit a Zion base card.
I was selling these for $50 back in December. I feel so stupid. Look at the centering on that one. The centering is actually pretty good. I didn't grade any of them just because they were like $50 cards back then. But had I waited 6 months, I would be in. I would have made a ton of money on Zion stuff because I hit so much. And you can go back on the channel. You can watch my Prizm openings from November and December. Even I think I found some in January retail at MSRP. You can go back, see all the Zions I hit, and just know that I didn't get anywhere near what they are worth now.
Just a standard base Zion. So these are my short print rookies. These were in the hanger boxes. And their variations look different poses from the base cards. So Cam Johnson, 2 Kobe Whites, RJ Barrett. And if I put more thought into this, I would have grabbed one of the rookies or one of their normal rookies so you could see the difference. 2 Ja Morants.
2 Ja variations and 2 Kobe Whites. I love it.
That was pretty shocking to me that I hit 2. And Zion, the big one.
Oh, and a Zion. No big deal.
Very, very good looking card. Very cool pose. It would be interesting to see, if Luka had a short print last year, what that card would be worth. Right now, this card is selling between 120 and 150, which I think is a fair price, given that the base card is about 40 or 50.
I don't even know what that card sells for right now.
So I did hit a rookie penmanship auto. So I hit 3 autos total from my break. Nickeil Alexander-Walker. I got a little excited when I saw the colors, but not the Pelican we want. But, that's okay. Some colored rookies that I hit. I hit 2 Ja Morant, so a lot of Morant in this break. So 2 Ja Morant pink ices, and then you get into the silvers that I hit. Cameron Johnson, kind of a mid-tier guy, silver selling for about $20. Hit 2 of those. Kevin Porter Jr. actually just sold one of his for like $28, so I was surprised. And then Cam Reddish, I think this card is super undervalued right now. It's selling for about $20 on eBay.
I still think that card is super undervalued for what it's worth. DeAndre Hunter has gotten a lot of love lately in the hobby. Cam Reddish still kind of undervalued to me, so I still believe that 7 months later.
But lastly, RJ Barrett. I don't actually know what the market is on Barrett right now, but I hit one of those. I think I might hold this card long term. I'm not a fan of the Knicks, so hopefully, I'm going to just be honest, if they're Knicks fans, I'm sorry, but I hope you can get off your team and get on a real team that actually has some good management. And
What a savage comment. Like, I have nothing against the Knicks either. I just think that they squander their team, and they've done it for so long. Yeah, so there were my December thoughts on RJ Barrett.
we could see him really do what he did in college. So a lot of missed potential right now just because of the team that he's on. But he's playing good in his rookie year, regardless of all the chaos around him. Anyways, that's kind of my mentality with these breaks. I spent quite a bit, not quite $2,000, but, a little bit over MSRP. If you do the math on 40 hangers and 14 of the Walmart mega boxes, so 14 times 40, you're looking at $560 on those, and then the Walmart are $17 each times 40, so you're looking at $680 plus, what did I just say, 40, $560, so $480 plus $560, looking at math, over $1,000. So I did pay over retail, and I can't even tell if that math is right because it is late. I've been breaking for like 4 hours.
Yeah, I went all the way through. I do remember this break. I busted everything. This giant box of Prizm arrived. 40 hangers, 14 megaboxes. It is in like a box that you could fit like a computer, like a desktop computer in. And I ripped it all in one night. I got off work and just ripped everything.
Math is probably wrong somewhere. Anyways, I spent over retail, but I've been driving around a lot looking for product. I do have a desire to bust a lot of Prizm, and I think I got my fill tonight. Got my fill for a while, so maybe my store, my local Walmart, my local Target will restock, but I probably won't be on the hunt doing the loops like I've been doing, searching for it. I got my fix tonight. Really happy. The break could have been a little bit better, but I don't think it was as bad as some of the other ones I've seen. So I think it was kind of par for the course. Nothing major, but a lot of nice stuff. And that's okay, you don't always hit a big card, but you do hit, several, mid-tier cards. And that's kind of how I felt the break went.
That's kind of how Mosaic went, actually. So, yeah, that's funny that, Prizm, Mosaic, kind of the same vibe.
Anyways, I appreciate you guys tuning in to all my videos. And if you didn't tune into all the break videos, this is everything I hit in the last 7 videos that I uploaded. My name is James. Run Good Life on YouTube, on Instagram, and on TikTok, as well as comc.com. If you like something you want to see it, it's probably on there. Otherwise, feel free to ask me in the comments. I might still have it on hand, and we can swing a deal. That's going to do it, and have a great night or day whenever you're watching this, and we'll catch you on down the road with more great videos coming to this channel.
All right, so that was James back in December, actually. And it's very fun to go back in memory road and look at some of these videos from the past. I was trying all kinds of things as I was getting my channel going. Obviously, hitting the Zion 101 video right there, that kind of kick-started, kind of gave me a nice boost out of the gate. But yeah, that was back then. That's a little look into the history of Run Good Live, kind of how the channel got started. We did a lot of Prizm, just like we did a lot of Mosaic, not quite in the series format. It was basically anytime I could find Prizm in the wild, I just bust it. And as you can see, I wasn't doing any editing on those videos either. No music, no intro. It was being recorded on my iPhone, on my office desk. Not a whole lot of thought being put into it, but still the same concept, me talking to you guys about money. talking to you guys about the value of cards and having some fun. So that is going to do it for the video today. Like I've said over the last few videos, I'm kind of taking a break, kind of slowing down a little after the June Mosaic series. I'll pick back up in the fall. Still plan to give you guys content, a couple videos a week at the very least. But I did want to do something cool like this. You know, it's not a rip, but it is a trip down memory lane. A lot of you guys might not have seen that video or been around back during the Prizm days on my channel. So if you really want to watch some Run Good Life, go back and watch these because they are absolutely great. That's going to do it for me today. Take care, stay safe, and we will catch you next time on Down the Road.